Silicon Valley, technology, art, green, and sustainability.
Welcome to another episode of Silicon Valley Tech, Art, Green, and Sustainability. Today I'm honored to have two gentlemen with me who are doing good work in green jobs and helping stimulate job growth and training with youth and other folks. Dave Lovato, thank you, and Dave Mirrione, am I getting that right?
Mirrione.
Mirrione. I'm thinking of the ice cream. Thank you for joining me. And you guys, this is great that you're here, and I've heard a lot about you. I've actually spoken a couple times at the Work²future. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and your background and what you do.
Okay, I have worked with Work²future since 2003, overseeing a variety of programs working with adults, dislocated workers, and youth. Currently, I'm working in coordination with the youth program and looking to create a new program. We're actually starting a new program model that offers approximately 15 training courses for at-risk youth ages 18 to 21. So we just started this new model July 1st, and we have plenty of available openings for youth, and we'd love to help them out.
And your background, have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2003.
And before that, did you?
Before that, I was actually in the banking industry.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Maybe that's where I know you from.
Yeah, maybe.
And then Dave.
And I've actually been with the city of San Jose since 1998.
Wow.
Actually, I started off in
You're a city lifer.
Pretty much city lifer. And once I got too old to be a participant, they said, we'll just volunteer. So that's how I started with the city, and mostly in the Parks and Recreation Department. Then I went on to finish up schooling. And when I got finished with school, I got on board with Work²future in 2009 during the summer work experience program, bringing in a lot of youth to gain work experience during the summer months. I actually got reassigned towards the end of that summer for the current training program available, Green Cadre, which is specifically on community service, green technology, green competencies, training that offers work experience. So I'm one of the many trainings available at the Work²future Youth Training Center.
So, and you worked in the parks before?
Yes.
Were you a parks ranger or?
No, I started off as a recreation leader, moved on to sports league director, summer camp director, after school program coordinator,
so
many
you have
titles.
some amazing background for what you do now.
Yes, so I've been part of the city since as long as I can know in all the different aspects, and this is one of the most unique where I'm really seeing an ability here at Work²future to help those who really need the support to get back out into the workforce.
So tell us a little bit about the programs you're doing. You said there's youth, dislocated or relocated workers?
Dislocated workers.
Okay, and what does that mean exactly?
So a dislocated worker is someone that was laid off and eligible or receiving unemployment benefits.
Okay.
And pretty much that's the general requirement, whereas an adult worker is everybody that doesn't qualify for that.
Okay.
So those are for folks that are 18 and older, and so between adult and dislocated worker you cover everybody. So we have programs that are available for everybody. They're free of charge. There's 2 locations, one that is dedicated to adult services and one that's dedicated to youth services.
So what type of programs are they then?
Okay, so with the adult program, they offer a wide range of training programs, and those are done through what's called an individual training account. So we help facilitate unemployed workers to go to local training academies throughout the Silicon Valley. And so currently there is a $3,000 amount that we can help with, and we help facilitate that process. We work directly with the school. We help the participants research and make sure that that's a training program that's going to lead to employment. Are there jobs in the field in which they're training in? In addition, we provide assessment services, workshops of all different ranges, from interviewing techniques, network techniques, how to market yourself in today's job market.
And are they skilled training programs? So like specific skilled trades like nursing or construction as well? What are some of those categories?
So what we do is we focus on industry clusters. So we have training in IT, healthcare, retail, hospitality, green jobs, and then a wide range of office worker type positions. So there's actually quite a few. There's about 60 to 70 training providers, some offering 1 to 2 courses, some offering 20 courses. So there's a really wide catalog for the adult and dislocated staff or participants to choose from.
Let's come back to the green jobs in a minute. Tell us a little bit about your program and the green Cadre. So the Green Cadre actually started up about 2 years ago, specifically on working with young adults 18 to 21, giving them technical skill training, work readiness workshops, as well as work experience through the internships provided by us, collaborating with nonprofit organizations, green industries, giving them not only the skills to qualify them for those entry-level jobs, but actually putting them in that workplace environment so they can apply what the skill that they've obtained in the training. We also focus on specifically conservation and community service with nonprofit organizations, city departments, and with all in a span of maybe about, right now it's 15 weeks. I mean, the program has changed dramatically as far as the commitment level, depending on the length of training, the number of certifications and training we offer, to the amount of work experience we have available to the youth. But right now our program is 15 weeks long. Within that time frame, looking at about a handful of certifications: customer service, retail, food industry, CPR first aid, green construction, and then we have the work experience sites to provide the background and the hands-on experience with it. So what age group then? 18 to 21. And do the 15 weeks, do they usually do that in the summer, or do they do it all year round? We actually bring in 2 cohorts, one in the winter, one in the spring. So we're looking at starting up a new cohort as early as September, and then they would finish around the November, December month, and then another one starts up in February. Let's bring up the first slide now. I think the first one relates to what you're talking about right now. Here we go. So is this a group of folks from your program? Actually, this is a group of folks from the, is it Pathways? Yes, that was from another training program that we did under the youth program. And then we could pull the next one up too. There's another slide right now. So this is a good slide, and it talks about the Workforce Investment Act. And you can bring up the next slide again too. It's actually kind of a long definition of that, and so I was wondering what that acronym was, the Workforce Investment Act. We can pull that down. We'll put that up on the website for people too, and they can always just Google it as well. So your guys are under that Workforce Investment Act as well? Yes. Okay. Yes. So the easiest way to understand what the Workforce Investment Act is when you hear the president on TV saying they're going to train X amount of people this year. The one-stop system is where those funds come into, and it's done through the Workforce Investment Act. So every county in the United States actually has a one-stop center. Work²future happens to be the one that represents a majority of Santa Clara County, and so all of the programs we've spoken about, the adult program, the dislocated worker program, and the youth program, all are funded via the Workforce Investment Act. So you'll hear WIA being used, but that's what it is. So NOVA and Connections and all that, is that in partnership with the Act as well? Yes, so NOVA receives funding as well from the Workforce Investment Act. They just have a different service delivery area, which covers North Santa Clara County. Oh, okay. And so every area has, we all have our service delivery area, but there is a lot of partnerships. We work together on grants. And, because a lot of the people may live in one service delivery area but work in another, or vice versa. So there's a lot of grants that we go in and partnerships with them. Now, City College recently had a program too. Were you partnering with them? For it was like the Green Jobs training. Oh, the Green Innovation Challenge grant, yes. Okay, that's what so Green Innovation Challenge grant. Yes, and so that was awarded to Workforce Institute, which is the contract education division of the San Jose Evergreen Community College District. Okay. And so we partnered with them to provide case management services for the participants that were enrolled in that training, and they had a wide range of trainings that they could choose from,
from building systems technicians to IDSM, which is integrated delivery service manager positions. And so they were able to combine resources so Work²future could use their funds to provide the case management services, and then the colleges could use their funding to provide more training programs and train more individuals.